It's in the name, Niceville, Florida, but it's still got its share of problems to solve. That's where CCB and bankers like Alan Wood step in for the community.
So many nonprofits touch the needs of so many citizens in our communities. I just think it's a very important part of our mission as a bank to assist these nonprofits when we can.
When doctors diagnosed her son with autism, Heidi Blaylock quickly found that the option for him to develop and learn weren't exactly plentiful. So she partnered with an autism behavioral specialist to start her own school for kids like her son in the basement of St. Jude's Episcopal Church on Parton Drive, but with a little more than 1 in 40 children receiving a diagnosis of autism in the United States. As you can imagine, the need far outpaced what the small team could accommodate in small facilities like church basements and strip malls. Would ECAC ever gotten out of St. Jude's basement without a loan?
No. We started in St. Jude's and we moved to a bank processing facility. We were also in a strip mall for a while. We were bebopping around Niceville because we needed a space that was big enough. And we are grateful for the support of a lot of people along the way. Like the college has invested in us, giving us this opportunity on the campus. Destin Charity Wine Auction Foundation has helped us with that capital campaign. But the ability to actually finance a building, build it the way we wanted to, and support these kids would not have been possible without CCB. There were not really any other banks who would be willing to even talk to us. At least not seriously. And we met with Alan Wood and his team at CCB, and they just embraced our concept, they embraced our kids, they embraced our families and our mission here in the community, and they jumped in with both feet.
With the loan from CCB, they went from a small school just making it on the margins to one of the premier centers for learning to help children with autism grow into their best selves in the world. They've expanded from their original 14,000 square foot building that they got with the original loan to add a second building that helps older children prepare for the rest of their lives with school curriculum and workforce training.
We went through the process with them. They were amazing throughout the entire process. And here we are in this beautiful facility on the campus, which really changed the course of our organization. We finally had a place that was our own. We could design it the way our students needed it, and it gave us the ability to expand and help more families.
The facility is also a twofold economic driver for the community. Military members use the Exceptional Military Family Member Program to request a transfer to Eglin or Hurlburt Air Force bases so their kids can go to school at ECAC. People like world-famous opera star Lawrence Brownlee will come from all over the world to the Emerald Coast just so a special family member who needs the extra help at the ECAC can get it. ECAC is also a job creator in the traditional sense.
Well, we have an interesting model because most of our students have a 1-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. So we hire a lot of staff in this community. And so being able to expand the number of families has also enabled us to expand the number of staff members here. So as far as an employer, we employ a large number of people.
Just off busy State Route 20 sits a building that looks like a mansion. The pillars guard the entrance to a fortress for children who have experienced abuse and neglect in Okaloosa County. Unfortunately, the need for their services has grown significantly over the last quarter century, and it didn't slow down after a fire torched the first building in 2022. This place, the Children's Advocacy Center, and its leader, Julie Porterfield, quickly rebuilt the Castle of Hope and Justice in the center of Niceville after the fire and flood, but then realized that they needed additional space to continue their mission effectively. That's when Julie reached out to CCB Florida president and member of the Children's Advocacy Center board, Alan Wood, about a loan to build an expansion to this building.
I guess I would say with CCB, because we've been partners with them for over 13 years plus. And I think having that relationship, it was very easy, to go talk to Alan at CCB Bank and explain our needs, and they made it seamless. They're a hometown bank, and so when you go to their office, they have popcorn. But there's so many large banks, and I think they make you feel like you're part of the community. And even beyond the Children's Advocacy Center, many know that they're involved in many community projects here in Niceville and beyond.
That's all a part of the mission for CCB.
There's so many good people within these organizations doing so much good within our communities. And if our bank, our employees can be a small part of that, it's really rewarding.